Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino, who plays Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony episode 20. We're still here. And we gotta see this through to the end. I'm hooked, I can't get up.
Well...
What's with that face? You look like you just woke up.
Huh?
I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago.
Ew.
You wake up to that? If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Hey!
It's fine. Let's just go stop the ritual.
Huh?
Kaido?
Okay.
I heard from Maki Roll. Roll? It seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual.
What?
Maki Roll? Don't give me such a weird nickname. Oh, I get it, like a sushi thing. You brought Kaido here, Maki?
Why?
Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach? But Kaido, are you feeling okay? We don't have time to be worrying about me. We gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap.
Okay.
And then, we can finally drop that topic. Or else, I'm not gonna last. Not gonna last. Kaido, are you... scared?
Huh?
Huh?
No.
It's just that I remember that you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff.
Because...
Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since. We started talking about resurrecting the dead.
Shut up!
Don't be stupid! There's no way! So I was right.
Got a minute?
Wait, you mean the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared?
So...
It's not that I'm scared. That's just how my body is. I'm fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravity, but ghost stories? Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick. Kaido was looking more and more pale as he spoke. Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started. So that's what happened.
Okay.
So let's hurry and stop Angie so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable. You always act like you're not afraid of anything.
Shut up!
Shut up! Let's just go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Maki Roll. Hurry
I
up.
told you.
Seriously, don't call me Maki Roll. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. I keep saying Angie's because like On from Persona 5, but I haven't played that game in weeks, so it really shouldn't still be hitting me. Although it's a great game. Great plot, great story. Barry got invested in it and stuff. Right. Wait, where did we say we were going?
Damn it.
Well, let's hurry and stop on and yeah, okay. Do we need to go to the art room then?
Then...
If she's not in her room, then she's probably in her lab preparing for a ritual. Exactly, okay. Let's get there. Tango's hanging out there. We probably should have talked to Tanko. But let's talk to Himiko. Yeah? You guys again?
Why?
Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole
What
time?
a pain.
I wouldn't do something like that. Sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie.
You.
So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive. We shouldn't just let it happen.
Okay.
That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay?
Sure, whatever.
It's good that you're here. She won't open this door for anyone but members of the student council,
Then...
right? So tell Angie to open it for us. Yeah, that's not possible.
Huh?
Not possible. I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must really be into her work. She won't come out. Won't come out? Are you sure she's in there? She should be inside. Both this door and the back one are locked. Both doors are locked? I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. But these doors only lock from the inside, which means there's definitely someone in there.
Hey.
Any response?
No.
Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping. No answer?
Himiko!
Himiko, we need to get inside right now. Yeah, why? But you know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do...
I see.
I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting.
What?
You obviously didn't hear anything at all.
No.
Where did you come from? A little birdie told me that now would be a good time to bust out my trick. Kokichi's trick? Ah, the lockpicking. Huh? Lockpicking?
Hey.
During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lockpicking. Can you use your lockpicking skills to get this lab door open? You want me to pick open this door, huh? Let me see. Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob.
Ah.
Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock. It's rude to pick a lock without permission.
Himiko!
Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie. Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door.
Dad.
Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock.
See?
There, open sesame. That's simple. Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know. Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves.
You got me!
Ah, that cuts real deep, Maki.
Alright.
Let's get inside. I'm worried about
Got it.
Angie. Yeah, you're right. Okay, but before that... Ah, they won't let me go back. I really wanted to talk to Tenko just because feel like there's information that would have been useful there. When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating from fear. Fear? Why am I nervous? I turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw...
This is an official announcement.
A body has been discovered. Everyone please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. Ah, she puked again, and it's green this time. Monophanie's green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen? Well, I can't say I'm sad about this. But it's gonna depend on who the killer is.
Well then.
Let us pray for Angie. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Angie.
It can't be!
Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her?
You don't know?
Clearly she didn't.
Weird!
That not true! Angie say Atua always by our side!
Damn it.
We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua, yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game. Wait, this is part of the killing
That's
game?
right.
What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her.
No way!
But why would someone do such awful thing? Is that really what happened?
Huh?
Huh?
Could it be?
It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but...
Rise and shine, your sign! Uh-oh.
Oh, a vomit-soaked entrance. How novel! And the puke is green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along! Don't worry, overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes. Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how?
So then,
So, let's get started.
We are all friends.
Conduct a friendly investigation. Then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first.
Oh!
Oh, look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Monophony?
So,
By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. Ah, more green puke. This is really unlucky.
so long. Farewell.
So then,
As there is no use complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. So, everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes? Yep, I mean, by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies. Not Gonta! No way Gonta ever get used to this! Trust me, you don't want to be used to this. No one should get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin.
unfortunately...
Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice.
Right.
That's true. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual.
Shuichi!
Alright, bro, I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaido?
Okay.
We seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit.
Like
The culprit? Is it really someone among us that killed Angie? I get how you feel, Tsumugi, but do you have to repeat that tired old line every time? Oh no, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student? Huh? Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual. Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her.
Hey!
What? Shut up already.
What?
It's her fault! Telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Kaido, are you alright? Sure. Sorry, Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. Kaido left, still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage. You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role.
It's okay.
I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore.
Well...
So, where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right?
You're right.
Yes, let's take a look. Yeah, Maki should be good at analyzing dead bodies since she creates so many. Like, she'll know what it looks like when people die by certain things. The victim is Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. The body was found in the ultimate artist's lab. The time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. Stab wound to the back of the neck with a forehead laceration. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies. So, the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Angie and Ottawa said. Yeah, what good will saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes?
Why?
A member of the student council? That's...
all right.
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together.
It's impossible.
I can't.
Himiko?
Himiko? I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body. But if we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore. What?
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else. It's too much of a pain.
What was that?
Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie?
Please stop!
This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We cannot say that with certainty, no?
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we can speak with Angie.
You see.
We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child. Seance?
What are you trying to pull?
Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, this is no time for
I am
jokes.
serious.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation?
Yes.
If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close.
No.
First a resurrection ritual and now a seance? Are you messing
Do
with
you
us?
understand?
Yeah, I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written of in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times? On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes?
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
However-
Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes? My earlier theory?
Therefore,
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. So to prove such a thing impossible, I think it best we consult Angie herself.
incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual, so we're gonna fight the occult with the occult.
Okay.
Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution.
exciting.
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway. Huh? I'll help too. Huh? You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes. I'll do it.
Well,
I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko
do
alone.
whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Yes!
Okay, I will.
So then,
So now we have 4 participants. Okichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the Caged Child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Fine, then Keyboy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be picky.
why?
Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
Well then,
So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? How about your lab? No. In order for the Caged Child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough.
Then,
Then, how about the empty rooms?
that's...
Empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor? There aren't any windows there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark. Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up!
I agree with
Tell
Himiko.
me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
then,
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like
I
this.
see, yes.
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab. Are you really going to do
Do
this?
you understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? Yeah, we need to use all our effort to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Meanwhile, we can investigate this room. I am starving right now, but I am muscling through it because we gotta keep going. Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene.
This is stupid.
Are they serious about this stupid seance? Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. Alright, all 4 of these puppets, or wax figures, you know. Alright, what else investigative? You, the back door. This black paint is paint, like it's not blood or anything. Alright, I think let's start with Angie's body. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look?
Okay.
Yes, I was planning
Got a
to.
minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck.
Is this...
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
Well.
Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind.
But
her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these 2 wounds?
Huh?
huh?
What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Well, the blood is only on the left part of the tape. Otherwise, I would have guessed that after the slash was made to her forehead, duct tape was used to block it. Or to bandage it. Although duct tape on a wound, that's not what you do with that. I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
Okay.
Well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses,
Do you
Maki.
wanna die?
Huh? Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Sorry, joking. I couldn't
Got a
resist.
minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke, though. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. I mean, if I had to hazard a guess right from the beginning, I'd say the cut on her forehead was her own doing, as part of the ritual. I mean, they said that the wound looks pretty deep, but is it really? Okay, this katana is definitely from the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. A katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this, and why?
Wait a minute.
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy.
Ah!
Ah, wait. This is a crime scene. You
What
can't...
is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so?
Okay.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But
But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable
could
weapon.
it be?
Perhaps it's because Kiyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by? They may have been in a hurry.
Well,
Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this. A long weapon?
okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length. Ah, really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's effigy.
Hey.
I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. I averted my gaze, and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
By the way,
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? The hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual? Or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than
what
this.
are you talking about?
Then what's the reason for
That's...
this? I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
The ultimate anthropologist lab? Yes, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Gold leaf katana has been added. There's only a weapon hanging from these four. I mean, they said they were going to bring back Rantaro. But if they needed to do they had all four effigies. If they needed to do something specific to one of them, they would have done it to Rantaro, but instead they plunged it into Kaede. Did they maybe change their mind over who to resurrect? Or maybe the person who killed them wanted to resurrect Kaede. Let's look at Ryoma. The four effigies hung upside down makes the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly...
If I remember correctly, Angie made all of these wax figures.
Hey.
Is this rope from the warehouse?
You're right.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
By the way, why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right. If they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Effigy is hung upside down has been added. Four effigies are hung up with rope from the ceiling's exposed beams. These wax figures are definitely the same ones Angie made. But why are they hung up? Is this also part of the resurrection ritual? Or is there another purpose? It would take a lot of work to hang all these up. That implies there was a reason behind it. But what is that reason, and who did it? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? The four of these are, these are definitely the same ones. Well, okay, yeah. So these are all the same then. I'm still gonna check this one just in case there's different dialogue. And there's not. Okay. We check the body, we check the pool of blood. Oh yeah, I forgot this is another way to get coins. This is an extra 10 per coin. 10 casino coins. That's gonna add up. Yeah, fuck that. Let's check the Necronomicon. Ah, this book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
This was the motive, the Necronomicon. Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really necessary. The Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy. Okay, so she got nowhere near close to actually completing the ritual, because this book is still not burned. And repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. Or a big stab in the neck. The ashes are only good for 1 use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
This is stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap? It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Attic. So the first step was to create the effigy, label it. Then the second step was to burn the Necronomicon, which means the first step is as far as anybody got in actually doing this. So the culprit couldn't really be one of the dead people, because they shouldn't have been able to have been revived yet, you know? This door is the lab's back door.
Is this...
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked.
That's true.
And because no one has used this door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
Hey.
Oh wait, what's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny? Could it be?
Is that alright?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding
So
lock.
what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it, this could be an important clue. Would it have been possible for the door to lock by itself, just from sliding? Like if as you shut it, you like slid the lock in place and then just kind of did it perfect? I mean, whoever used the sword with the gold leaf obviously did the back door and slid it, you know, because the residue. But there's still the question of the circumstances. I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Maki walked over to the front door.
Hey.
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Stuck in the keyhole of the lock. Clack. There, open sesame. So he picked the cylinder lock open.
Hey.
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monokubs took the key. Okay, here it is. There's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to unlock the door or open it from the outside. Let me see that key. Yep, and then you swallow the key. Maybe somebody asked for it back.
Ben?
So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside, but someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased. So the front door was locked from inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Front door. Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock, and the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
This?
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monokubs, so both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab, so he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly.
That's true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Yeah, no, I don't buy that it's Kokichi either. I want to talk to you. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tanko be the culprit? Huh? Tanko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tanko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tanko?
Actually,
Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Yeah, Angie had been shut away here working on a ritual by herself since yesterday. She says she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
Now it certainly points to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
no.
It's not that I want to suspect Tanko, but since only student council members would have been let in here, so Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. I think we finished investigating everything for now. That makes two
Got a
people
minute?
that Tsumugi has just come out and accused. The first was just one of their transfer students that don't exist at this point in time, I believe. Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up. You're right. First, we should investigate the Ultimate Anthropologist's lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Okay, but we still need to talk to Miyu and Gonta. Ha ha ha! This busty brainy beauty is this all figured out! Huh? You mean you know who the culprit
What was
is?
that?
Huh? The culprit? Fuck that!
Hey,
Shuichi, do we really have the time to be listening to her?
Wait!
Hey, wait, goddammit! Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea?
What?
Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me, listen.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know,
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
well then.
But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
The...
Diversions?
Listen up!
Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I
Not
knew
bad.
it.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her.
What was that?
Huh? The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey! Miyu tried to look up the wax figure's skirt.
Hey!
What are you doing? Stop that!
Hey! What?
What? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Or are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now?
Fucking
If you like wax
virgin.
dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already! I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miyu was a waste of time.
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Cause student council made rule that we can no be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
You.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that
But-
rule? But it ought to his rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow his rules.
But
But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was? No way. Student council would never break own rules.
Right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and get brought here?
Idiot.
If so, Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw! But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. Alright, we're out of here. Gotta go check the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Think we can finish this investigation in 20 minutes? I'd really like to start the next episode off with the beginning of the trial and then just have the 3 videos again. That would be pretty neat. Okay, none of these scrolls are different. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kiyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and
That's
taken it.
true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. Gold leaf katana has been updated.
Oh?
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway,
Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
Yeah.
Yep, that white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
so that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet. Study? So, let's see. Kokichi took a look around and... I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Caged Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see. What does it say about the Caged Child Seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in the picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no
If I
light.
remember correctly.
Just like Kiyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
See.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations.
Um,
The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog
Yeah.
statue? When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing in a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the caged child?" Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit. And that's all it says. Well, they gotta stand in 4 corners of the room. That probably means somebody's gonna fall through the floor. That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct a seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. Yeah, but I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
Right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct a seance without it. But is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi? Huh?
Well, you know...
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started
That's
yet.
true.
Maybe it's better if you join them. You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective,
Okay.
huh? Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right!
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Caged child has been added. I don't believe there was anything else useful in here. Alright, the empty rooms are this way. I'm going in the left room. Fuck you. Wow, I just wanted to check to see. Because, like, there's people in the middle room, right? So these corner rooms, if they're twisty, I want to know. I want to know how it works when multiple people are in places. Also, I want to know what Miyu's deal is with this computer room. I want to know what's been going on there. What kind of secrets have been uncovered? What kind of information has been allowed?
Hello?
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi? Yeah, you are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh, man.
Aw, man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Me? Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up!
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me!
No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. What did I do?
So then...
So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
Do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped on. You drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then...
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
Terrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the
Do
picture.
not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child's song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics now? You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then...
Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
exciting!
Yay! We finally get to see Angie!
So then...
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium.
It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie. Yeah?
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. Tenko.
By the way...
Also, Himiko, let me say one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes!
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
So then...
So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes!
All right, Himiko, I'll see you later.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
Oh, I want cake. I'm
So
so
then-
hungry.
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be
Let's
done.
see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then...
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
Well then...
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing.
We each stood in a different corner.
Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark, I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner, then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all in the caged child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one? Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that? Is the caged child, Angie Yonaga. He began calling. Now if the medium answers.
Say.
Is the caged child, Angie Yonaga. What's going on?
Say.
Is the caged child, Angie Yonaga.
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly. What? Is that okay? Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and lit the candle once again. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
That cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
Ah, I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well. But how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait. Dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
I will remove the sheet.
I will remove the sheet. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh?
Oh?
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Yeah? Himiko ran
toward the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and...
Tango!
Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and...
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophanie's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this. Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
Tenko? Seriously? Wait, what is this? How did this happen?
How did this happen?
Tenko, Gonta's so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting a seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening?
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away?
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
huh?
Huh?
If so...
What happens in the event that there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? Huh? What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that!
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. Really, I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way!
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that. Huh? It's all your fault, Monopoly? Daddy! Help! We don't know what to do on our own! We gotta use the power of love! That ought to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true! Anything is possible with the power of love! You don't understand that because you've never been in love before, Monodam!
Daddy!
Daddy! I love you, so please go back to normal! I want to see you, Father! I love you with all my heart! Aw, you're making me blush!
Here I am!
I'm back! Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs!
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked!
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
No.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
tell you the truth.
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not. Huh? Wait, so then, who's this Baldy then?
Yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed.
Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again? Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
First come, first served?
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words...
In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tanko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tanko's killer wasted a kill, and Tanko herself is a waste of a victim.
Now then.
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
Go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too.
Monokuma File 3 has been updated.
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leader's gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. That's why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy.
So long. Farewell.
Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe and whatnot. And I will see you guys in